Good afternoon. My name is Launa Kliever.
And my name is Matt Houston, and we're representing the Political City Committee, and we're going to give you the Heal Dallas Initiative.
Dallas is dying.
We as a society, you guys as a state, you guys as a city, and me while I'm here, work harder to take the force of racism in our society more seriously, beyond the idea of mere rhetoric, but as an actual political and a policy, a done thing.
So we all see the problem, and it's not just an emotional thing, but there's evidence that the city of Dallas created systems by privileged individuals to allow a superiority and inferiority complex to exist. Now, that happens across racial lines, across cultures within Dallas. But what happened with that is that this infrastructure became broken. When you have a broken structure that doesn't have the amount of people engaged in the city, you have citizen disenfranchisement because of either power control or the lack of knowledge. And when that happens, it results in apathy, which results in low voter turnout, which we all know the importance of the vote is one of the most prized possessions that an American citizen have to change this country. And you have a lack of civic participation in communities. But there's a solution.
It's time to heal Dallas. We need a new kind of leadership, citizen leadership, that springs from and is embedded in our communities, that reaches across the boundaries of race, ethnicity, and class, and leads to healing dialogue and unified action. The acronym HEAL stands for the healthy, educated, accountable leaders that our initiative will develop in all communities across the city. Our central focus is on increasing voter engagement and participation through a number of activities under the umbrella of the Heal Dallas initiative. H is for healthy. In order to generate a holistic sense of the city of health in the city of itself, we need to start with the individual health of the citizen. E is for educated. To raise awareness, we'll be producing a series of PSAs similar to the video you just watched. To further publicize our initiative and engage potential leaders, we'll reach out through social media platforms, and we'll build a website that will serve as a clearinghouse for shared information, including resources such as how-to guides for contacting members of the local government and voter report cards. A is for accountable. The website will also create a space for citizens to document issues that are happening in their neighborhoods using pictures, videos, and the written word, creating greater accountability among the community members themselves, across different communities, and between citizens and the local government. And L, finally, is for leaders. We will develop and share a simple but powerful curriculum to train citizens to be healers in their own communities, to act as ambassadors of knowledge, connection, and action. Sample features of our proposed training curriculum may include how to build collective energy in the community through voter registration drives and collective block parties and other organizing tactics. Our project will unfold in phases, and just very briefly, the first will be sort of behind the scenes, gathering up the development of the curriculum, producing some of the media that we talked about. Phase 2, the focus will be on engagement and getting in there and identifying partner organizations in the communities that are doing similar work, but partnering with us will allow them to go deeper and penetrate into communities and get them involved. And finally, Phase 3 will be the deployment, and we do see this as a replicable program, as Matt mentioned earlier on the panel.
The budget testing, the budget for this event, because since we're creating an infrastructure to replicate, we wanted to ask this committee specifically for $18,000. The total budget will be $43,000 for its first year, and that will consist of website hosting and creation, marketing, and creation of PSAs, etc., materials both printed and digital, the leadership program. So what we're going to do is create a 9-month program, 6 to 9 month program that encompasses every type of community in Dallas, but have a directed focus on being able to teach leaders, to build unity, but at the same time equip them so that they can go to their respective communities to be educated, accountable leaders. We also have initial administrative costs, which consist of generating curriculum and being able to raise the funds. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, guys. What would success look like a year from now, 5 years from now, on that metric of voter turnout? And
so our success rate is to have 21% voter turnout in the next 5 years. And that sounds like a small number, but based on 7% and the amount of policy that's done, if we have 21% out of the city to vote, you have a more engaged city. I believe Mayor Ron Kirk had about 21%, and that was one of the most in the recent Dallas history of voter turnout. And so when you have that, you produce more leaders.
And if I can just add, we see this as not just a one-time thing, but that the penetrating nature of our curriculum and our program is going to create a persistent, consistent, sustainable high voter turnout over years.
So I'm going to be the person who uses the collaboration word here. Mm-hmm. There are many other leadership programs, as I know you well know, Matt, in the city. So why wouldn't you create a curriculum, not worry about websites, not worry about administration? Why wouldn't you create this curriculum and collaborate with other leadership programs that are already running and make that a focus?
So collaboration is very important. We actually want to be able to collaborate with those organizations, but our goal is a bit focused in that we don't want to have any political ties to one particular stance. We want to focus on education. So with existing organizations, we would love to have a database of people who are from those organizations to be a part of this, because this is different than just creating a pipeline to be a politician. This is genuinely a way to not only help your community, but have cross-pollination of thoughts and ideas so that we can better Dallas as a city.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all.